Check whether we are on live. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are.
Good evening, Father.
At the YouTube, can you see me? Am I audible? Please respond in the chat box. Thank you. Hello. Arya, you're on live, right?
Yes, Father.
Hello, everyone. Yes, Father, yes. Yeah, just type in where are you from and a smiley, an emoji at the YouTube. Yes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, where are you from? Just type in where are you from? Oman is in the base of Ghana. Ramesh Kumar from Pakistan is from Bangalore. From Kozhikode is let's wait for 2 minutes so that everybody gets in. At the YouTube, am I audible and visible? Excellent. Nagpur, Bangalore, Zambia. Yes. Kottayam, UK. Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, Mumbai, UK, Hyderabad, Tamil Nadu. Oh, Nalini Rajamani, congratulations. I got the message. We have cleared the first attempt. All the 4 subtests. Nalini Rajamani, sorry, I could not connect to you. Congratulations. Yes, Dino Tom, good evening. From UK, Gujarat. Yes, audible. Yes, Nigeria, Delhi. Yes. Tripura, Kerala, yes, Sri Lanka, right? Okay. Let's have a minute silent prayer. So once again, good evening and welcome. Welcome everyone to YouTube Live. Today, again, we are going to look into reading and listening strategies. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET, you know. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and share the video to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum number of OET aspirants, especially those who are financially struggling to crack OET. The services at EduSkills are absolutely free, no payments of any sort. So let's empower each other and grow together. I think some are getting and finding it difficult to join. Maybe hope the link is there in the main platform. Can give an instruction.
Yes,
There.
Father.
Because some are trying to get into the Zoom. They're asking for a Zoom link. Okay, shall we begin?
Yes, Father.
With a smile, let some smileys come from YouTube comment space. Are you ready? I express my sincere thanks to Father because of your help. I cracked with especially reading 360. Thank you, Kripa Benchmarks. Congratulations, Kripa. That's great. May God bless your way forward. Be sure of our prayers. Okay. Great. Crossed. Yeah. So good evening and welcome. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. We have from different countries. So nice saying, cosmopolitan atmosphere here. Everybody keep smiling, sending smileys, and your smiles will help you to refresh better your brain and absorb the things better. So again, we are going into reading and listening skills. We will be dealing on the basic paragraph structure and other things today. Let's see how we can understand the whole process of listening and reading. And this also going to be useful for IELTS as well as OET. It's the same. These strategies, reading and listening, ultimately 90+% is same. And what I am teaching you today is also useful for IELTS as well as OET. But my major focus will be on OET. My power failed. Hope it will come back. But then we can go on. Let me share my screen. Do you see my screen? At YouTube, please let me know.
Yes, Father. We can see.
Yes, Father.
At YouTube comment space, are you able to see my screen? I hope you're not smiling. Let the chats come in. Yes, now you can see it here at the YouTube comment space. Yes. Give me some ideas. Sorry, I can't respond to the polls now. Anyhow, hope they will find the solution in the main platform. IELTS exam. I'm preparing for IELTS exam for others. Catherine, definitely what we are going to teach you is specifically, I have taken one IELTS text as well for you. Okay, but it is same. There is no difference at all. So don't worry. You can just respond to me after the session. How did you find it? This is same for listening and reading, almost same for IELTS and OET. So OET skills. OET reading and listening strategies. Listening skills. First we'll take up listening skills because many were asking for assistance regarding listening. And after that, we'll connect it with reading as well. So listening practice step by step, if you remember, always keep this in mind. If you are not improving in listening, be patient and go through these steps. The first one is, step one is do the test under exam conditions, means just take the same time. Whatever the time is given, definitely in listening, you have to go according to the audio. So definitely you'll be doing it. So do it under the exam conditions. Second step, refer the key and identify the mistakes. Once you do it, refer the key and identify the mistakes. Step 3, record your score on self-assessment form. If you're familiar with EduSkills method of going about, you know, there is a self-assessment screening, which you have to follow. Step 4, listen to the audio again and try to identify the answers and related strategies. Listen to the audio again and try to identify the answers and related strategies. Step 5, listen to the audio plus read the script and mark answers and highlight the related strategies. Okay, listen to the audio, read the script, and mark the answers and highlight the related strategies. It means this multitasking has to be done. Step 6, detailed analysis of the audio and script to understand the strategies in more. Detailed analysis of the audio and the script to understand the strategies involved. We'll be going through all these steps today probably. Analytically, last step is analytically listen to the same audio repeatedly for a week. If you're not improving, go through these 7 steps. Okay, these Saptapadi or the 7 steps are very, very important. For step 1, do the test under exam conditions. Don't take extra time. Score whatever the score you have got. Try to understand those things. Step 2, refer the key and identify the mistakes. Step 3, record your score on self-assessment form. Step 4, listen to the audio again. Okay, and try to identify the answers and related strategies. Once you have gone through the keys, you know what is the answer. So try to identify. And step 5, listen to the audio and read the script and mark the answers and highlight the related strategies. Listen to the audio, read the script, and mark the answers and highlight these related strategies. Step 6, detailed analysis of the audio and script to understand the strategies involved. Analytically listen to the same audio repeatedly for a week. So these 7 steps, try to follow these 7 steps so that you understand what is listening and develop the listening skills. Okay, coming back to, let me check. Hope you can see the screen. Okay, there's a slight delay. At YouTube, it's good.
Yes, Father.
At Zoom, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, Father. Yes,
Yeah.
Father.
Yeah, just go as per the guidance in the audio, okay?
Now look at extract 2.
Are you able to listen to the audio
Yes, Father.
at YouTube as well? Please respond at YouTube comment space. Are you able to listen to the audio?
Now look at extract 2. Extract 2, questions 37 to 42. You hear a neurologist called Dr. Frank Madison giving a presentation about the overuse of painkillers. You now have 90 seconds to read questions 37 to 42.
We'll be reading only 37, okay? I'll be giving out a couple of seconds to read.
I'm Dr. Frank Madison, and I'm a neurologist with a special interest in the overuse of painkillers, particularly of opioids, something experts are now calling the silent epidemic. Now, we've all seen the stereotypical images of addicts hooked on recreational drugs, but addiction to painkillers like opioids has a much less familiar public face. From what I've seen, one reason for this is that the range of people affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. I mean, there's no typical age, social class, and so on. And of course, most people seeking help for opioid overuse were initially prescribed the medication by their own doctors for pain relief. This highlights a major part of the problem. Physicians often pay little attention to the possible risk of addiction. They need to look carefully at patients' personal histories and assess the risk, considering things like depression and anxiety disorders, before prescribing opioids.
Okay, any idea? Could you just put in the chat box? What did you understand? Let's try. See here. Exercise 2, question 37 to 40. You're a neurologist. Okay. Neurologist. Name is Frank Madison. And giving a presentation about the overuse of painkillers. This is known as the context, very important. The context is very important because we can foresee, as you know, the first method of reading. First step is in reading 5 out of 5 steps. First step is foreseeing or predicting or speculating overuse of painkillers. So this whole audio or the text or this, the whole listening extract speaks about overuse of painkillers. So here in Madison, Dr. Madison's experience means his experience who become addicted to painkillers. Okay, patients who become addicted to painkillers. So painkiller addiction. Option A are more likely to move on to hard drugs. That means they gradually move on to hard drugs. And option B come from a wide variety of backgrounds. Then they usually have existing psychological problems. Okay, this is how we identify the heading words or the concepts in the question stem. This first line is the question stem, then other answer options A, B, C. You have to correctly choose the right answer. So there are many suggestions from YouTube comment space B, C, C, B, C, C, B, B, B. There is no consensus. There are many going for B. Okay. Anyhow, once again, I am going to play the audio. Please listen and try to identify the answer. Okay, since there is confusion.
Now look at Extract 2. Extract 2, questions 37 to 42. You hear a neurologist called Dr. Frank Madison giving a presentation about the overuse of painkillers. You now have 90 seconds to read questions 37 to 42.
Try to listen to the topic sentence first.
I'm Dr. Frank Madison, and I'm a neurologist with a special interest in the overuse of painkillers, particularly of opioids, something experts are now calling the silent epidemic. Now, we've all seen the stereotypical images of addicts hooked on recreational drugs, but addiction to painkillers like opioids has a much less familiar public face. From what I've seen, one reason for this is that the range of people affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. I mean, there's no typical age, social class, and so on. And of course, most people seeking help for opioid overuse were initially prescribed the medication by their own doctors for pain relief. This highlights a major part of the problem. Physicians often pay little attention to the possible risk of addiction. They need to look carefully at patients' personal histories and assess the risk, considering things like depression and anxiety disorders, before prescribing opioids.
Okay. Now, please type in your answers if there is a change. Majority have gone for B. There are a couple of them for C, 1 or 2 for A. Please type in the chat box. YouTube comment space. Please type in your answers fast. Let's check. Okay. C. So what we'll do, there are many answers coming in. Yes. Actually, B, C, 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 B, C, C, B, C. Okay. C, C, B, C, C, B, B. Okay, cool. Yeah, keep typing. Yes. Yes. A, B, C. Existing psychological problems, depression, all those things. B, yes. Let's check now since you have doubts. Let's check the whole thing. about with the script, okay? We are going to listen to the audio, read the script, and at the same time, if you have a notebook, write down if there is something that strikes your brain, okay? So let's check listen now.
Now look at Extract 2. Extract 2, questions 37 to 42. You hear a neurologist called Dr. Frank Madison giving a presentation about the overuse of painkillers. You now have 90 seconds to read questions 37 to 42.
I'm Dr. Frank Madison, and I'm a neurologist with a special interest in the overuse of painkillers, particularly of opioids, something experts are now calling the silent epidemic. Now, we've all seen the stereotypical images of addicts hooked on recreational drugs, but addiction to painkillers like opioids has a much less familiar public face. From what I've seen, one reason for this is that the range of people affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. I mean, there's no typical age, social class, and so on. And of course, most people seeking help for opioid overuse were initially prescribed the medication by their own doctors for pain relief. This highlights a major part of the problem. Physicians often pay little attention to the possible risk of addiction. They need to look carefully at patients' personal histories and assess the risk, considering things like depression and anxiety disorders, before prescribing opioids.
Yeah, any change in your opinions now? You can type
From
in if
what
there
I
is a
have
change.
seen,
Okay, now let's see. Now coming to this, move on to hard drugs. Variety of backgrounds and existing psychological problems are the three concepts. And here, Dr. Madison's experience is important. And who are addicted to painkillers, patients who are addicted to painkillers. Okay, and this portion is the context, okay? This portion is the context. This one you have to listen to only for understanding the context. And the real text audio begins from here. Okay, we have all seen. What does it mean?
we already
That is the experience of everyone, not just Dr. Madison's experience. We have all seen means our experience.
everyone's
says,
experiences.
Yeah, our experience says the stereotypical images of addicts hooked on recreational drugs. But if there is a contrast word, what comes next to after the contrast word is the opinion of the author or the experience of the author. Addiction to painkillers like opioids has much less familiar public space. Okay. This is actually, this first one is known as the topic sentence, but the real sentence begins here. Since there's a contrast here, the real sense begins here. Addiction to painkillers like opioids, even like opioids, that can be strike out if you find it difficult to understand. You can just read addiction to painkillers has a much less familiar public face. Okay, there is not much familiar public space. Face means, what is the meaning? Has a much less means there is no familiar public place means public
Not known.
face.
Public doesn't know about it.
That is being explained again. From what I have seen, that is whose experience?
His experience, Madison's experience.
Yeah. First one was general experience. Now this is, he is speaking about his experience. But what I have seen means my experience says, Dr. Madison's experience. One reason for this is that the range of people affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. The range, they are explaining what is meant by Addiction to painkillers has a much less familiar public phrase. That is being explained. The range of people. You have to see whether any of the concepts in the options is connected to this
Yes, Father,
much less to public phrase.
variety of
Yeah.
background.
Variety of backgrounds.
Okay, variety of
Backgrounds.
Backgrounds.
And the affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. Again, I mean means again is explaining. Same is being explained. What is much less familiar public phrase means the range of people affected. Then I mean there is no typical age. There is no social class and so on. There is no typical age or typical social class or other things. They're not typical same thing. It's all different. Means variety of backgrounds.
Backgrounds.
Okay, so this is the topic sentence, first sentence, which starts, we have all seen the stereotypical images of addicts hooked on recreational drugs. But the real controlling idea or the sentence begins here, but addiction to painkillers has a much less familiar public face. Only because you have a bit less competency in language options. You did not understand this. Otherwise, this really means variety of backgrounds. Okay, negative expression, this is a negative way of putting it. If you have not understood from what I have seen, he is supporting it or explaining it, saying the range of people. Then again, he is explaining, I mean, what I mean is this, there is no typical age, social class, and so on, means variety of backgrounds. Is that clear?
Yes, Father.
Physicians often pay little attention to the possible risk of addiction. What is little attention means?
No attention.
No attention. Little means negative. No attention. That is the scale expression there. That's not exactly required here, but just see this one. See, whatever is in this portion, which I have highlighted here, the later portion, half of the later portion of the paragraph is not at all required here. Because this is based on the topic sentence. Answer is based on the topic sentence. Let's just have an analysis. This is what I said, you should have the analysis of the text. Okay, now see here, this is the context, overuse of painkillers. They are going to speak about overuse of painkillers, particularly of opioids. Okay, that is the context. Then you have the topic sentence here, which contains a contrast word, but then you have the controlling idea. Addiction to painkillers like opioids has a much less familiar public face. This controlling idea is the answer actually come from it. Patients who become addicted to painkillers come from a very wide variety of backgrounds. And that is being, so SS means supporting sentence. This topic sentence is explained in the supporting sentence from what I have seen, my experience, Dr. Madison's experience. I mean, again, developing sentence. DS means developing sentence means illustrating the topic sentence. What I mean in the topic sentence, what did I say? When I said they have they have a much less familiar public face means there is no typical age, social class, and so on of addiction to painkillers. So this is how beautifully it is done. So you have a topic sentence. The context will be given in the beginning. You just to understand the whole thing. Let's concentrate on the context and understand who is speaking, what specialist, what is his designation, and what is the topic. That will be in the context. Then really the topic sentence and the supporting sentence and developing sentence, sometimes conclusions will be explained. So this is the beauty of the text. So the answer is in the topic sentence. This is known as the controlling idea in the topic tense after the contrast word. So you have answer from the topic sentence. That's why we call this type of questions as topic sentence based questions. Okay. Now synonyms. In Dr. Madison's experience, topic sentence begins with we have all seen, means it's our common experience. Then question stem speaks about patients who become addicted to painkillers. Topic sentence says addiction to painkillers. See, these are the synonymous language. Okay. And B, the option B says come from a wide variety of backgrounds. Has a much less, the topic sentence says has a much less familiar public face. The synonymous language being used. And paraphrasing, In Dr. Madison's experience, patients who become addicted to painkillers come from a wide variety of backgrounds. This sentence, you have to read the question stem and the option together. Then we have all seen addiction to painkillers like opioids has much less familiar public face. This is a real paraphrasing of the question stem, and the correct option is paraphrased in the topic sentence. Okay, see, we have all seen this is a general experience. Again, he says, what from my experience. So it's almost like you can presume from here, this is his experience. Patients who become addicted to painkillers, addiction to painkillers, this is the synonymous. Then, come from a wide variety of backgrounds, has a much less familiar public face. These are the synonymous language. And when you know the synonymous language, definitely you understand what is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is using or speaking or writing or reading about the same sentence using different synonyms or synonymous language. So synonyms means different words giving the same meaning. Synonymous means different words, a group of words, a phrase also giving the different phrases giving the same meaning, different group of words. And paraphrasing means writing or listening the same sentence in different words. Okay. See now, question stem plus answer option B. We have to read it together. The question stem here in the Dr. Madison's experience, patients who become addicted to painkillers. And option B, answer option B is come from a wide variety of backgrounds. Topic sentence, we have all seen addiction to painkillers has a much less familiar public face. Dr. Madison's experience, we have all seen means our experience is this. Then patients who become addicted to painkillers, addiction to painkillers, come from a wide variety of backgrounds, has a much less familiar public face. They have put it in negative way, and this is the controlling idea. Has a much less familiar public face is being explained in the next sentence, supporting sentence, explanation of topic sentence. From what I have seen, they see here you have the general experience. Then Madison particularly explains, saying that this is my experience, Madison's experience. So the range of people affected makes them less easy to pigeonhole. Pigeonhole means categorize or put them in one group. So we have all seen from what I have seen. Okay, that is coming to particularized experience. Addiction to painkillers affected and has much less familiar public face, the range of people, variety of people or range of people. So these are the synonymous expressions. Now, developing sentence. DS means developing sentence means illustration of topic sentence, where the author says what I mean, illustrates what I mean. There is no typical age, no social class, no typical social class, and so on. Means the range of people affected are various, a variety, different types of people are affected. Has a much less familiar public face. How beautifully they are connected. This is how you have to do the analysis of the script. As you practice, then listen again or repeatedly, even if you need be for a week. You can practice other listening as well, but at least certain audio which you don't understand, try to listen them after the analysis so that you clearly understand the accent and how they present. Okay, so the range of people, there is no typical age, social class, all those things. Okay, hope you have got it. Is that clear? Just type in your response.
Yes, Father.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. At the YouTube comment space, send me some smileys if you have understood the paragraph structure. We'll go with more paragraph structure. You will understand from reading C as well as B. Okay. Right. At the YouTube comment space, I'm waiting for your smileys, yes, coming stars, emojis. Yes, Father, yes. If you have any concerns, you can type in as well. If you need me to repeat something, yes. Yes, Father, yes. Yes, Father, yes, great. That's great. So we'll go on to next. Now let's take a general paragraph. This is also typically useful for IELTS students. And the first one is definitely useful for IELTS students. And this is like, let me check. Paragraph structure of a text or audio. Both have same structure. So let's check. Just listen to this, okay? Traveling on long haul flights is the topic. Just try to understand if you can jot down at least some words. what is the topic sentence? If you can underline or write down or type in the chat box, please do that. Okay, as you listen to it. It's a small audio.
When we're travelling on long-haul flights, several things happen. First of all, we're stationary. We're not moving our legs, so there's no physiological compression of the calf muscles. Blood tends to sit in the veins and make clot. Number two, the environment is dry. We dehydrate. We may drink some alcohol. We dehydrate even further. Alcohol is a diuretic agent. It results in us actually drying out, and that makes the blood a little bit thicker and stickier. And these factors lead to clotting. Sometimes, perhaps particularly in the economy section of an aeroplane, we may be a little bit cramped and our leg may be slightly compressed on the seat. This could further prevent blood flow back to the heart and trap blood in the leg where clotting may occur.
Okay, could you understand something? Traveling on long haul flights. Try to listen only to the topic sentence, first sentence.
When we're travelling on long-haul flights, several things happen. First of all,
What was it?
Several things happen.
Yeah, controlling ideas, several things happen. Means what you have to expect next. First of all, what happens? Secondly, what happens? Thirdly, what happens, right? Several things happen means what happens first, second. Okay, listen there with that idea. When you are traveling on long haul flights, when means you are sitting continuously in a long flight, no? What happens to you? Listen again. It's a good listening practice for you. And try to underline. Several things happen. What are they? Exactly, yes. Drink some alcohol. Yes, several things happen. Concentrate on that. Is a controlling idea of the topic sentence. The topic is traveling on long haul flights, and controlling idea is several things happen. Now try to jot down or type in the chat box. What are the several things happen? 1, 2, at least the main words. Okay, listen again.
when we're travelling on long-haul flights, several things happen. First of all, we're stationary. We're not moving our legs, so there's no physiological compression of the calf muscles. Blood tends to sit in the veins and make clot. Number two, the environment is dry. We dehydrate. We may drink some alcohol. We dehydrate even further. Alcohol is a diuretic agent. It results in us actually drying out, and that makes the blood a little bit thicker and stickier. And these factors lead to clotting. Sometimes, perhaps particularly in the economy section of an aeroplane, we may be a little bit cramped and our leg may be slightly compressed on the seat. This could further prevent blood flow back to the heart and trap blood in the leg where clotting may occur.
Okay. Okay. Did you get what are the things happen?
Yes, Father.
Yes. What are they?
Number one is
Right.
stationary.
Okay.
Second one is dehydration.
Okay. Okay. In the chat box, YouTube chat box, please type in your responses. Several things happen. What are those several things? One is dehydration. Okay. And the blood clots, physiological setting, muscle, alcohol, diabetes. Okay.
When we're
Let's check.
travelling on long haul,
Let's check with the audio now. Listen with the audio, okay? Try to understand the topic sentence, controlling idea, and how it is being explained again, supporting sentence and developing sentences. Listen, read, and if you can write down some basic points, main points, please write down. Multitasking is very, very important in OET as well as IELTS listening.
when we're travelling on long haul flights, several things happen. First of all, we're stationary. We're not moving our legs, so there's no physiological compression of the calf muscles. Blood tends to sit in the veins and make clot. Number two, the environment is dry. We dehydrate. We may drink some alcohol. We dehydrate even further. Alcohol is a diuretic agent. It results in us actually drying out, and that makes the blood a little bit thicker and stickier. And these factors lead to clotting. Sometimes, perhaps particularly in the economy section of an aeroplane, we may be a little bit cramped and our leg may be slightly compressed on the seat. This could further prevent blood flow back to the heart and trap blood in the leg where clotting may occur.
Okay. Okay, now, what is the topic sentence? Tanvir? Hello, am I
When
audible?
we are traveling on
Traveling
long haul
on
flights, several things happen.
Yeah, and what is the controlling idea?
Several things happen.
Yeah, several things happen. Immediately, from the topic sentence, they are going to speak about multiple things, several things, what happens during long flights. You see, the sequential expression I said, first of all. Sequential, we are stationary. We are stationary. See now, stationary. Now, this is the topic sentence. First of all, what starts from first of all, next is the supporting sentence. Means several things happen, you said, you have to support yourself. So first of all, we are stationary. Now just try to identify the synonym or synonymous of stationary in the next sentence.
Not moving our legs.
moving.
Moving.
Okay, not moving.
No
Yes.
physiological
No
compression.
physiological compression.
No compression. Yes. The next sentence, in the next sentence.
That
That
tends to
tends to sit.
Sit, yeah,
Sit.
sit. See how beautifully it is explained. Sit in veins,
And
then
Clot.
again,
Make
clot.
clot.
not.
Right, clot, yes. See, the stationary is explained in the developing sentence. What is meant by stationary? The same thing happened in our previous, what do you call this one? See here. The addiction to painkillers like opioids has a much less familiar public face. Familiar public face is explained, saying that the range of people affected. Okay, there is no typical age or typical social class and so on. This explained, same thing is explained. Where are we? Yes. Okay, so even again number 2, that is, what is it, number 2?
The environment is dry.
No, number 2 is the
Dehydrated.
sequential expression again. Sequential
Sequential expression.
expression. If the previous question, answer should be one of these, first of all, or number 2. The environment is
Yes.
dry. The environment is dry is the controlling idea. Okay, dry. Do you have similar synonyms or synonymous?
Dehydrate.
Dehydration.
Dehydrate, yes. Dehydrate, then
Dehydrate even further.
dehydrate even further. Then
Diuretic
diuretic agent,
Diuretic agent.
Drying
Yes.
out.
Drying out. Yes.
Thicker
Thicker.
and stickier.
Yeah.
And stickier.
Thicker and stickier. Yeah, thicker and stickier.
Clotting.
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 See how beautifully it is arranged. This is how they explain. The same thing is explained in the developing sentence. Number 2, the environment is dry is the supporting sentence. Supporting which? Supporting the topic sentence. They said several things happen. So number 2. Now, first of all, then number 2. Now, the same thing is explained. That's what happens even in here. Where we had the same thing. What is, if you don't understand much less familiar public face from what I have seen, from my experience, that means one reason for this is that the range of people affected. Okay, then developing sentence, there is no typical age or typical social class and so on. It's variety. The variety concept is explained repeatedly. Hope that is clear.
Yes, Father.
So that's the beauty of it. That's how you have to do the analysis of the paragraph structure. Then when you listen with this structure in your mind, every audio and every reading text has a sequence, has a structure. Okay, so beautifully they do it. And let's check. Okay, now topic sentence. When we are traveling on long haul flights, several things happen. That is a controlling idea. Now, supporting sentence, explanation of topic sentence. First of all, we are stationary. Several things happen, first of all. Then developing sentence illustration, we are not moving our legs. There is no physiological compression of the calf and blood and to sit, all those things. So that is developing sentence means illustration of the topic sentence. See, stationary is repeatedly the synonymous expressions are given with the same color, same taste, and same text and smell. Okay. See, when we are traveling on long haul flights, several things happen. First of all, we are stationary. The first sentence is the topic sentence. When we are traveling on long haul flights, several things happen. Controlling idea, several things happen. The focus of the paragraph. The controlling idea in the topic sentence is the focus of the paragraph. That will be explained in the whole paragraph. And list of some things that happen. Trace points one by one. What are the things? Several things happen. 1, 2, 3. So you have the topic sentence, then you have the supporting sentence, then you have the developing sentence. Again, you have one more developing sentence. Then you have the second supporting sentence. Then you have the developing sentence. Again, you have one more developing sentence too. That's the beauty. Okay. Topic is traveling on long haul flights. Focus is several things happen. That is a controlling idea. What are the several things happen? We are stationary. The environment is dry. And conclusion, these factors lead to clotting. These factors, these 1, 2 factors lead to clotting, blood clotting. See, topic, traveling on long haul flights. Focus, controlling idea. Several things happen. We are stationary. That same stationary, the word is expressed saying not moving. Now he says a compression, sit, cloth. All these words have the same taste, color, and smell of this particular word, stationary. And 2, the environment is dry, dehydrate further, diuretic, and drying out, thicker and stickier, cloth. All these have the same meaning. This is synonymous expressions. Okay. So this is the structure. So clean, providing structure, cohesion and coherence, we call it in IELTS. Okay. Now let's take one from reading part C. Same, you have reading and listening, almost same skills. Only thing in the reading subtest, you read and find out the answers. Listening, you listen to the audio and find out the answers. So this was yesterday's discussion, I believe, 8:30 discussion. So I took one text from there, what we are explaining. Question 7, the first one. Okay. Sorry. Check. Just let's listen to this one. Can somebody read the questions
Yes.
and options? Yeah, please.
Question number 7. In the first paragraph, the writer uses evocative words to option A, explain the main causes of sleep deprivation. Option B, reinforce a view about the impact of sleep deprivation. Option C, question some research findings about sleep deprivation. Option D, describe the challenges involved in sleep deprivation research.
Okay. Here, first paragraph is important for the beginner specifically because you need to number the paragraphs. As soon as you get the text, read the text, try to number the paragraphs so that you immediately go to the paragraph, concerned paragraph for each question, so that you don't waste the time. And the name is also important. And coming to the options, A, B, C, answer options, what is important?
Causes, main causes.
Causes, yeah, causes. Okay, causes.
Impact.
Compulsory about impact. See the beauty, if you have seen cause and effect language, you can see the
Findings.
beauty here.
Research
Yes,
findings.
Findings.
Research
Yes, findings.
challenges.
Challenges. See, these are different concepts. These are different concepts. Now, cause, impact, finding, challenges. 4 things. Now, as you read or listen to, you have to listen to, you understand the nature of the language. So you know whether they are asking for, the writer uses those words to, whether they are speaking about cause, effect, impact, findings, challenges. So please read this small paragraph, the first paragraph of sleep deprivation. Please.
Yes, Father. Millions of people who suffer sleep problem also suffer myriad health burdens. In addition to emotional distress and cognitive impairments, these can include high blood pressure, obesity, and metabolic syndrome. In the studies we have done, almost every variable we measured was affected. there is not a system in the body that's not affected by sleep, says University of Chicago sleep research Eve Van Carter. Every time we sleep deprive ourselves, things go wrong.
Now there is name here, right?
Yes.
If there is name is there, the answer should be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is not a system in the body that's not affected by sleep. Says University of Chicago
Yes,
sleep researcher is not required.
right.
Those are the compliments. Okay. So every time there is not a system in the body that's not affected by sleep. Who said? Evan Carter. He said, means every system is affected. Does it speak about in cause or effect or challenges or findings?
Effect.
There is not a system. Yeah, impact, effect, right?
Effect.
Impact. There is not a system in the body that is not affected by COVID-19. Means that is the impact of COVID-19 or the effect of COVID-19. With that very concept, what do you understand? What could be the answer?
B.
B.
It's
Yes.
reinforce a view about the impact of sleep deprivation.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. See how beautifully you can easily identify the things. Now coming to the topic sentence. What is the topic sentence?
Sleep.
Topic sentence?
Millions of people
Yeah.
who suffer
Yeah.
sleep.
Millions of people
Yeah,
who suffer
people-
sleep problems also suffer myriad health burdens.
Health problems. Myriad means plenty, many, so many health problems. So we can say who suffers sleep problems, who are deprived of sleeps. Deprivation of sleep is the cause, and health burdens is or health problems is the effect. So the
Effect.
topic sentence speaks about cause and effect. What is the cause? Suffer sleep means sleep
Yes,
deprivation.
suffer sleep.
Suffers, yeah, that is cause. Effect is health burdens
Health
is the
burdens.
problems. Cause and effect. So definitely the whole thing is going to speak about cause and effect. The whole text 2, I think text 2, this one, probably sleep deprivation, that will speak about cause and effect. And here you have cause, option A, cause. Definitely, you know, this here is speaking about there is not a system in the body that is not affected by sleep. That is the negative expression. If you put it positively, it means every system in the body is affected by sleep deprivation. That's how you have to make it your own to understand an analysis of the text or the audio in listening. Now, this topic sentence speaks about, this is going to speak about the impact of sleep deprivation, the health problems, health burdens. Now see, this is the topic sentence. Now, supporting sentence has to explain this controlling idea. This is a controlling idea. Myriad, like several things happen. This is the controlling idea. Myriad health problems, like the previous sentence we had, several things happen, 1, 2. Now health problems, myriad health problems, many health problems, many health burdens. What are they?
High blood pressure, obesity.
This in high blood pressure. See how beautifully they explain it. High blood pressure, obesity,
Metabolic syndrome.
and metabolic
syndrome.
Yes. In addition to emotional distress, even emotional distress also, and cognitive impairments. That's also there, but these are the main things. In addition to emotional distress,
Yes, cognitive.
and cognitive impairments also is there, but other health burdens. Now you see. Now, in the studies we have done, means developing sentence, illustrating with the findings of some study. Almost every variable we measured was affected. Almost every variable was affected.
Effect.
Almost every variable was affected. There is not a system. This is again saying every variable we measured was affected, means there was a lot of impact. And there is not a system in the body again, that is the same thing. Every variable we measured was affected. The same thing is again illustrated, saying there is not a system in the body that is not affected by sleep. Means every system is affected. Every variable we measured was affected. Every variable was affected. Every system was affected. It's the same, says Evan Carter. See, developing sentence 2. Do you understand? First one is the topic sentence. Second one speaks about myriad health burdens, many of them. That is a supporting sentence. Then you have 2 developing sentences where they speak about the studies, findings of the study, illustration, or giving evidence. Then how you Van Cotter, what he says. That's also another illustration, evidence given by a researcher. Every time we sleep, deprive ourselves, things go wrong. Again, the same thing. Every time we sleep, deprive ourselves of sleep, things go wrong. Same thing, explained repeatedly, same thing is repeated. And the easiest way I said, when you are competent, what you will do, you will look into the name here, immediately you go to the name in the text. Where is the name in the text? At the end of the text. So you don't require much time to find it out. Immediately you go to that name, then you see what he has said. Previous portion of that, there is not a system in the body that is not affected by sleep. Means every system in the body is affected by sleep. Reinforce a weave about the impact of sleep deprivation. Reinforcing, giving evidence, or illustrating. Reinforce means illustrate. Developing sentence means illustration of the topic sentence. So as soon as you see this reinforced word, you know the answer is, once you are competent, you know the answer is in the developing sentence. Developing sentence means at the end of the paragraph. So once you are competent, you don't need to read the initial sentences at all. Maybe if need be, you will read the topic sentence and directly go to the answer immediately in the developing sentence. Okay. Right. Hope that is clear.
Yes, Father.
How do you feel?
Yes, Father.
How beautiful the things are. You, I think yesterday's 8:30 discussion, the platform was this topic, right?
Yes.
Now let's get into this emotional distress, 1, cognitive impairment 2, high blood pressure 3, obesity 4, metabolic syndrome 5, health burdens or health problems. Several things happen. In the previous text, you have 1, 2, first of all, and secondly. And secondly, here you have 5 things, several things, health burdens, health problems, 5 health problems. Let's check the paragraph structure. See, millions of people who suffer sleep problems also suffer myriad health burdens. Topic sentence. 1, what are the suffer myriad health problems, many health problems. 1 is emotional distress. Second one is cognitive impairments. Third one is high blood pressure. Fourth one, obesity. Fifth one, metabolic syndrome. Means these are all impact on the effects of sleep deprivation. And the question is about effect, impact. Answer option is about impact. Effects of sleep deprivation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Millions of people who suffer sleep problems also suffer myriad health problems, health burdens. In addition to emotional distress and cognitive impairments, these can include high blood pressure, obesity, and that is supporting sentence. In the studies we have done, almost every variable we measured was affected. That is a developing sentence. Again, you have the second developing sentence. There is not a system in the body that's not affected by sleep, says EduSkills. Chicago sleep research is important. Okay, every time we deprive ourselves of sleep, things go wrong. See how beautifully sleep deprivation, paragraph structure, topic sentence, then supporting sentence, then developing sentence 1, developing sentence 2, then conclusion. See the beauty of it. This is how you have to do the analysis of the text as well as audio. The script of the audio has to be then the analysis, or you can listen to and write down this analysis as you listen to the audio. Hope that is clear. See, this is the paragraph structure, like, millions of people who suffer sleep problems also suffer myriad health problems. Every time we sleep, deprive ourselves, things go wrong. Same thing, but in other words, topic sentence, conclusion is the paraphrasing of the topic sentence. This is the paragraph structure. Okay, what you have to do, these questions, the strategies and tips you have to be aware of. Number the paragraphs. As soon as you start reading the text, before you start reading text, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever the paragraphs you have. Then title, effects of sleep deprivation. Okay, title means title of the whole text is sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation means what happens. So the first method, foresee. As soon as you see the title, you can foresee this is going to speak about what happens if you deprive yourself of the proper sleep, if you don't sleep properly. Third one, cause and effect language, nature of the text. Fourth one, topic sentence, controlling idea. Millions of people who suffer sleep problems also suffer million health problems. Fifth one, paragraph structure. Okay, these are the things you have to be mindful. See the structure, sequence, effects, effects discussed. Effect 1, effect 2, effect 3, effect 4. Or the conclusion, link. Effects, conclusion, link. So this can be, as I said, some other way, it can be reasons, a problem, then reasons discussed. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, reason 4, or the conclusion. Okay, any number of reasons or things could be. Other one could be problem and solutions discussed. Solution 1, solution 2, solution 3, then conclusion. The other things can be benefits discussed of RISE. Benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, benefit 4, or conclusion. Okay, then advantages discussed. The paragraph structure, advantage 1, advantage 2, advantage 3, then the link for conclusion. See, paragraph structure means you have 3 parts to a paragraph. Basically, in OET, you have 3 parts stressed, and in IELTS, you have 4 parts. IELTS always, the last sentence, conclusion also is important, whereas in OET, you need to focus on topic sentence, supporting sentence, and developing sentence or sentences. And the structure will be this for most all the audio as well as text. Concluding sentence is an option in the OET. Okay. Focus on the structure of the paragraph. Topic sentence means the main point. Supporting sentence means explanation of the main point. Developing sentence means illustration or the evidence about the topic sentence. Okay, so first one is point, topic sentence, the main idea or gist. Whenever you have a gist-based or main idea-based question, you have the answer in the very first sentence or the second sentence, that is the topic sentence. Normally it is the first sentence, sometimes it can be the second sentence. Then explanation, first one is the point, second one is the explanation, supporting the topic sentence. Then explain the main idea. So the supporting sentence means explains the topic sentence or the main idea. Then evidence. Third one is developing sentence, means evidence example, illustration, illustrating the main idea. You can see this thumbnail. You have some other text being explained in the YouTube channel, EduSkills, so OET YouTube channel, you can find this, or in the description of this video, you can find these different types of, another way of presenting paragraph structure, P.E.E.L, peel the banana, P.E.E.L means what? P.E.E.L means first one is point, second one is explanation, other E stands for example, L stands for link. So peeling the banana, as easy as that, you have to peel the banana, peel the audio, peel the text, reading text. Okay, P means point, E means explanation, again E means example or evidence, L means link. Okay. Now, okay, now 3 million. So here point in this thing that you have seen, the point is millions of people who suffer sleep problems also suffer million health problems. That is the point. Explanation is there is some problem. Explanation is in addition to emotional distress and cognitive impairments, these can include high blood pressure, obesity, and metabolic syndrome. Example is in the studies we have done, almost every variable we measured was affected. The next evidence is there is not a system in the body that's not affected by sleep, says University of Chicago. So sleep researcher, you can further and link conclusion. Every time we sleep, deprive ourselves, things go wrong. How beautifully the structure is P.E.E.L. Okay. Do you have some more energy to go on?
Yes, Father.
Come on in
Yes,
the
Father.
YouTube comment space. Do you have some more energy to go on? Thank you, Father. Means I have to stop, right? May you live long, Father. Yes, I want to live long. Yes. Thank you, Jasmine. Do you have some more energy at the YouTube? Live, please give me in the comment space. Do you have some more energy to go for one more strategy? Yes, Murphy says yes. Mandela Vasha says yes. Yes. Yeah. Everybody says, so we will go for another one, reading for emotions or subjective agreement. Generally known as reading or listening for emotions, both of the same strategy. For example, the words like compelling, interesting, remarkable, worthy of attention, unfortunately, sadly, worrisome, all these are the emotion expressing words. Okay. Now, what aspects of our findings surprised us clearly? So here, one check. Let me check whether this will be the system. Just listen for. Yeah. What aspect of the finding surprise? Surely is the question, and I have not given the options. You have to find an emotion expressing word in the text. Okay. The system will read it for you. Read along the text, then find out any word that expresses emotion.
Within the brain, scientists have glimpsed signs of physical damage from sleep loss, and the timeline for recovery, if any occurs, is unknown. Chiarelli's team at the Madison School of Medicine in the USA found structural changes in the cortical neurons of mice when the animals are kept awake for long periods. Specifically, Chiarelli and colleagues saw signs of mitochondrial activation, which makes sense, as neurons need more energy to stay awake. She says, as well as unexpected changes such as undigested cellular debris, signs of cellular aging that are unusual in the neurons of young, healthy mice. The number of debris granules was small, but it's worrisome because it's only 4 to 5 days of sleep deprivation, says Chiarelli. After 36 hours of sleep recovery, a period during which she expected normalcy to resume, those changes remained.
Okay, did you find any word that expresses
Worrisome.
emotion? Worrisome, exactly. Yeah. Worrisome, beautiful. Worrisome is, which means if there is surprised in the question you have, the emotion expression word is surprised. So if you have an emotion is being expressed in the question or asked in the question, immediately you have to go to the word and locate the answer. Okay, let's check the questions and answer. I have already highlighted it because we don't have much time. Okay, what aspect of finding surprised? There was no reversal of a certain effect of sleep deprivation. Okay, the cortical neurons of the mice underwent structural changes. There was evidence of an increased need for energy in the brain of the mice. The neurological response to sleep deprivation only took a few hours to become apparent. 4 to 5 days. Text says 4 to 5 days. Here it says took only a few hours, which is not right, right? It's not right. Text says 4 to 5 days. Here it is saying a few hours, not even a day. Now, what I want to tell you is this. See, this is the topic sentence. Within the brain, signs of physical damage from sleep loss and the timeline for recovery is unknown. This is a topic sentence, right?
Yes.
This is a topic sentence. Now, this will be, the whole paragraph will speak what? Physical damage, signs of physical damage from sleep loss and the timeline for recovery. Timeline for healing this physical damage. That's the concept. Okay. See the last line, what does it speak?
After 36 hours.
Yeah.
Those changes.
Those changes
Remain.
means damage was not healed. Even if there was 36 hours of sleep recovery, damage remained the same. Damage was not solved or damage was not healed. Okay. What is worrisome? Because it's only 4 to 6. The number was small. What? As well as unexpected changes such as undigested cellular debris, signs of cellular aging that are unusual in the neurons of healthy mice. Okay. Now, there was no reversal of a certain effect of sleep deprivation. Says clearly after 36. The whole last sentence after worrisome speaks about the first option. There was no reversal of a certain effect of sleep deprivation. After 36 hours of sleep recovery, those changes remain means there was no
Reversal.
healing, no reversal, no healing. Damage was not healed. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, we will not go into much detail, but then we will just try to see the paragraph structure. Yes, see topic sentence, sleep deprivation, paragraph structure. Topic sentence, with the brains have been signs of physical damage from sleep loss and the timeline for recovery, which is unknown. Okay, then findings of Sarah Shirley's team. Sarah Shirley's team and the medicine school and all those things we can eliminate. Found structural changes in the cortical neurons of mice. And then kept awake for long, means sleep deprived. And this is the team finding. Shirley and colleagues saw signs of mitochondrial activation. Then Shirley's feelings. Now, this was till now it was her, she and her team. Now her feelings. She says, as well as unexpected changes. Then it's worrisome. So the question is asking about Shirley's emotion or feelings. The second one is findings of Shirley's team. Third one also, Shirley and colleagues. Now, fourth one is her feelings. Conclusion. See, after 30 years, the same thing remained. There was no recovery. Okay, the beautiful structure. Every paragraph has a structure. See, the topic sentence. The topic sentence, first sentence is the important sentence. You see, this is the topic sentence and the conclusion and the topic sentence. The first sentence and the last sentence means the same. Okay. The idea, which is sleep efficacy, damage from sleep loss, and the timeline for recovery, if at all any recovery occurs, is unknown. The whole topic sentence itself says if any occurs, means usually doesn't occur. There is no recovery occurs. So after 36 hours of sleep recovery, those changes remain. Means there was no recovery. Beautiful. You have energy to go on for one more text from reading part B.
Yes, ma'am.
Fast and finish this one. Okay. I'm not going to do it in detail since you have explained. I have already done the thing just to tell you what it is. So you see. Now just read the questions, please.
What is correct about hypertension? Option A, for subjects with normal or subnormal hypertension, it can prevent or delay hypertension. Option B, BP can be well tackled with the use of BP specific medicine. Option C, right changes in lifestyle can curtail down BP values more effectively than various other medical therapies.
Okay, now you see correct about hypertension is the topic, right? And for subjects with normal or subnormal hypertension, it can prevent. What is it? It means hypertension, right? Hypertension can prevent or delay hypertension. Is it correct?
Grammar mistake.
Yeah, it is grammatically
Wrong.
wrong option, which means elimination strategy tells you when there is a grammar mistake in the option, don't try to correct it. It is said to be eliminated immediately. Now, next option is medicine. Concept is
Medicine.
medicine. Here concept is
Lifestyle changes.
changes in lifestyle. The option is only these two. One is eliminated. And the text says prevention or treatment. Both options are mentioned in the text. Changes in lifestyle and medicine. Both are mentioned in the text. Now, hypertension. Prevention or treatment. Only one. Prevention or treatment. Not prevention and treatment. Prevention or treatment. And the topic sentence is
Lifestyle changes in
Yeah,
lifestyle.
just listen. Just listen. Okay, we'll listen fast. Just listen.
Hypertension prevention or treatment. Adequate changes in lifestyle are the cornerstone for the prevention and treatment of hypertension. Although rapid medical initiation is necessary for the patients in a high level of risk, lifestyle changes are fundamental for the therapy. According to the previous report, lowering effects for stable blood pressure can be equivalent to monotherapy of medicine. Contrarily, the weak point would be the low level of compliance or adherence associated with necessary time for adequate action. Adequate changes in lifestyle would be effective for some group of subjects. For grade 1 hypertensive patients, it can prevent or delay medical therapy. Moreover, for hypertensive patients continuing on medical therapy, it can contribute to BP reduction of blood pressure and allow reduction of the number and doses of antihypertensive agents. Appropriate changes in lifestyle would decrease other cardiovascular risk factors and improve several clinical conditions.
Okay. Now, what is the topic sentence? This is the topic
Adequate
sentence, right?
changes in lifestyles are common.
What does the topic sentence say? Which option? Adequate changes in lifestyle is the cornerstone for the prevention and treatment of hypertension. Prevention and treatment. What is important?
Lifestyle changes.
Yeah. What is correct about hypertension? What does the paragraph want to speak about the hypertension? Medicine or lifestyle?
Lifestyle.
Topic sentence
Lifestyle.
speaks
Lifestyle.
clearly. Yeah, clearly the topic sentence gives the answer. Okay. I don't want to get into details. We will just look into the paragraph structure. We can see here lifestyle changes, lowering effects of stable blood pressure, lifestyle changes in lifestyle. It means life changes in lifestyle. It means changes in lifestyle. The key phrase or word is repeated. Lifestyle and life changes in lifestyle is repeated here. The second one, lifestyle changes. Third one, lifestyle changes in lifestyle. Fourth, fifth, changes in lifestyle. So 6 times it is repeated. The controlling idea is repeated 6 times, which says that is the answer. Okay, let's check the structure of the paragraph. See, topic sentence. Then advantage 1. Adequate changes in lifestyle are the cornerstone for the prevention and treatment of hypertension. It's not prevention or treatment. For prevention as well as treatment of hypertension, adequate changes in lifestyle is the cornerstone. The topic sentence declares categorically. And they are speaking about the lifestyle changes, the advantages of lifestyle changes, the structure. Advantage 1, lifestyle changes are fundamental for the therapy. Advantage 2, equivalent to monotherapy of medicine. Advantage 3, adequate changes in lifestyle would be effective for some group of subjects. For grade 1 hypertensive patients, it can prevent or delay medical therapy. For hypertensive patients continuing on medical therapy, it can contribute to BP reduction and allow reduction of the number and doses of antihypertensive agents. See the beauty. Conclusion. Appropriate changes in lifestyle would decrease other cardiovascular risk factors and improve several clinical conditions. See the beauty of the paragraph. Is that clear?
That's fine.
Yes, how beautiful. Let me stop sharing.
Thank you for that.
Yes. At YouTube, how do you feel? Such beautiful paragraphs, such wonderful, tasty, sweet text and audios. You should really enjoy it. Yes. Lindsay, no smile. Yeah, yes, Father, yes, Father. At the YouTube live, you have any concerns? If you want me to continue, if you like yesterday, we thought of having continuous sessions, Malayalam sessions for those who don't understand English, the basic strategy to be explained in Malayalam, but we had very few response. So we dropped it. Okay, or we may resume later after the response. So also, if you need more classes, you have to respond in the comment space as well as in the main platform. You have to go and teach at least one point what you have learned today with the screenshots will be shared there. PPTs will be shared. You can take 1 point what you have learned, teach others. There are thousands who could not get into the session now due to, the nurses and health professionals have hectic schedules. So please help them by teaching them at least one thing what you have learned. You have learned so many things, but one thing at least. Okay, so when each one does one thing, different perspectives will be given to the learners. That's one thing you have to do. Second thing, you have to mention the this comment space of this video so that I can easily access. I need not scroll through the Telegram when I go late and visit. It will be very difficult to find out. So comment space easily I can find out all your concerns and your feedback, learning feedback. Let me know what are things you learned, what are your issues, what are the concerns, and what do you require more sessions, on what segment you require more sessions, and all those details depends on your response. If you don't respond, no sessions, okay? Please. I want to see that you are making use of my time and energy. If I am wasting it, I may not be happy to do that. So lovely and nice texts and audios. We simply feel like falling in love with this whole process of listening and reading. Okay, take time and do the analysis of. Yes, Joji, are you on duty? Nalini Rajamani, congratulations again. Definitely will contact. Okay, try to connect today after half an hour or so if you're free. Okay. There are many who have given their results. Definitely, congratulations, everybody. I'm not able to recall all the names. Father, please take class in English only. Yeah, and most of the classes are English only because some of them, the beginners, Malayalis cannot understand. And I always recommend English classes. Malayalam classes are maybe 5%. Only if they respond. Thank you so much, Nalini. Yes, we are proud, Nalini Rajamani. You got 4 Bs in the first attempt. That's great. And I know you are a sincere, consistent learner in the platform. And you have been empowering others. And definitely join us. We will do more good and we will help others when God has blessed you in the first attempt. Hope you will be with us. Thank you so much, Father. This is so amazing. I have a better understanding of topics and questions controlling idea. And every text will have, take at least one small text and try to do the analysis and post in the main platform as well as in the YouTube comment space so that I can analyze whether you are doing it correctly. Or I can give more sessions where you find some texts are different, natural texts are there. Most of the texts at the same time. I did not select anyone. Yes, send me that sleep deprivation thing. Suddenly I just copied I copied all the questions and this one, audio. Immediately I found that for 37 I took, immediately I did all the things with that first text. I could not move on. I had to make more than 20 PPTs on that one audio and the speech. So beautiful. It's not selected. The first one is that. Okay. Yes. Right. Hope we'll conclude with this. Thank you, everybody. Keep the scales are falling off my eyes. Is working. I am understanding. Reading and listening part B and C. Great. See, I have taken listening, then reading part C and B. Everything same. There is not much difference. Even listening, reading part A, B, C, almost strategies and structure and things are same. Even when I take you to listening part A and reading part A, I'll show you the same thing works. God bless you, Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Saraswati, so blessed to watch your videos from Darjeeling. Thank you, Jennifer. God bless you. My Father, kindly do more interactive sessions through your blogs. Thank you, thank you. And it all depends on you. This one, when you want to empower each other, help each other, definitely I will give you more time. I will support you. But come and support me as well, because preparing PPTs and all, you can assist me in copying and all those things. Otherwise, it takes hours together. So whatever you can assist me, you can assist. That's also a learning process for you. Okay. Yes. That is great. Great. Okay, so we will stop at the YouTube. We can remain for a couple of minutes more if you need to discuss something. For others, it's great going with you. Enjoy the learning process. Keep doing. Visit the main platform. Maybe 8:30 they have discussions, or before that you can post, or after 8:30 discussion, 9:30 you can post your feedbacks as well as here, post it, copy it. You can normally type it in the notepad or somewhere in your WhatsApp message where you can copy in the main platform as well as in the comment space. You can copy the same thing so that I can access it easily. So we are going to end it here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, everybody. God bless you.